Michael Diamond, this is Muscle Central. Subscribe, turn on your notifications. New York pros in the books, the ones that were expected to win first and second. Tonio Burton first, Stuart Sutherland second. Did. I'm not going to get into the whole show. It was a good matchup between the two of them. At the end, we saw them side by side going at it for the final call out. And personally, I had Tonio Burton winning pretty much all the mandatories. That doesn't mean I didn't think it was close. Some of the shots, I think, well, put it this way, if you wanted to argue, excuse me, Stu Sutherland for some of those shots, I wouldn't make a big debate with you over it. It was close, but I did have Tonio clearly ahead. People are kind of comparing him to Dexter Jackson these days, and I can see where they're going with it. Dexter Jackson was never the biggest guy on stage. He was far from the biggest guy on stage, but he didn't have to be. He got to the point where he was just big enough. He was so polished. Everything was there, balance, proportion, muscle bellies, and as he was known as the Blade, he always brought the conditioning. He became that guy that he was a danger in any show he did. He could win any show he did, and guys that really probably should beat him, he was beating because usually nobody comes in on all the time, except for maybe Dexter Jackson. He always came on. So if you slipped up a little bit, he was right there to jump in. Tonio Burton has the same type of physique. He's very polished, shape, flow, muscle bellies. He has everything, and he has conditioning. He brings Dexter Jackson, the Blade type conditioning. I think he's going to be, give him a little time. He's going to be a force. He started off as a 212. I'm not sure how his record was as a 212, but since he jumped into the Open, this is going to be his second trip to the Olympia. He might have actually won 3 Open shows. Might have won 2 last season. I'm not 100% sure, but he already won at least 2 Open shows. He's going to win more. He needs to fill out the body, put on a little more muscle, and basically take a Dexter Jackson type of route. If he stays on track and puts on the muscle at a slow, controlled pace, Dexter Jackson, at some point, he didn't continue to put on muscle, but he just continued to polish the physique. Tonio's at a point where he still needs to put on the muscle, but he'll do it, and barring any injuries, he's going to be a guy like Dexter Jackson. He already showed that he can win pro shows. He won at least 2 pro shows, and he's going to win more pro shows. And as he fills out the frame, he's going to win some bigger shows, and he's going to become a threat in the bigger shows. is going to be the same like Dexter. He's going to be in there in the mix all the time. And anybody that slips, misses the mark, he's going to be just like Dexter, ready to jump in and kick you back a place or two. I'm excited. I'm interested and very interested I'm excited and very interested in seeing where Tonio Burton takes his career. But I think he's going to have a good career. He's going to make a living with bodybuilding. I don't know what other endeavors he has going on, whether he has contracts. I'm not even sure how his social media is. But he's gonna win shows, and he's gonna place well in shows, and whether he's gonna be another Dexter Jackson and win instead of record number of wins like Dexter Jackson, I don't think we'll ever see another Dexter. But he's gonna be a force to reckon with, and somebody to watch out for a couple of years down the line. That's my opinion. You might agree or disagree with what I've said. Either way, let me know in the comments section. Like the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. This is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.